No matter how old your joint pain is, this haldi barfi is gonna get rid of it. I've seen many recipes on the internet making barfi or halwa with raw turmeric, but they all use sugar in it. And we all know that sugar causes weight gain. And as a doctor, let me tell you, whatever is the cause of your joint pain, if you reduce your weight, joint pain will also reduce. This is because whatever disease is affecting your joints or your bones, if you reduce the weight you put on it, that is your weight, the joint pain will obviously reduce. So whether you have frozen shoulders, you have elbow pain, knee pain, any kind of pain, this turmeric barfi is gonna get rid of it. And every winter when raw turmeric comes in the market, I usually share a turmeric recipe. So on our channel, you will find the recipes of turmeric barfi, turmeric halwa, turmeric ice cream, turmeric achar and lots of other turmeric recipes. So to view all these recipes, do subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon right with it. If you want to get rid of your joint pains without visiting the doctor or eating the pills. Plus, turmeric is not only good for joint pains, it is also very good for autoimmune diseases. How to take turmeric, when to take turmeric, all this information I'll be sharing with you throughout the video, so watch the video till the end.
So the first step to make this haldi barfi is to roast some sweet potatoes. If you have orange sweet potatoes, that's wonderful. Otherwise, I have these white sweet potatoes. I've put them in this earthen pot and I'll cover it and I'll cook it on a low flame for 40 to 45 minutes. You can roast them in an oven also if you want. Just make sure they are very soft. Once they're soft, peel them off and then cut them up into smaller pieces. Don't be tempted to boil them because once you boil them, they'll become soggy and then we cannot make barfi out of it. Now you can use any utensil that you like, but I am using the same earthenware pot on a low flame. Now add some desi ghee and in it add some cardamom pods, some fennel seeds and some cinnamon powder. Now roast everything in desi ghee till your kitchen becomes fragrant and people start asking what are you gonna cook. Once fragrant, add the freshly grated raw turmeric to it and roast it some more. If you want, you can peel and slice your turmeric as well, but I find that grating it gives a better texture. Now add the roasted sweet potato to it. It was roasted so it should be very soft. Next, I am adding coconut cream. You can add coconut milk or even normal milk if you want. But coconut milk or coconut cream will make it low carb and more suited to anyone who is diabetic or who wants to lose weight. Now add the desiccated coconut, also called khopra, and mix everything together till it is homogenized and cook it covered on a low flame till the turmeric and the desiccated coconut don't taste raw anymore. Takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Once it's soft and cooked thoroughly, mash it up with the hand masher or with the hand blender like I am doing, because barfi has a really smooth texture. And I'll be leaving the links to all the ingredients that I have used in this barfi so far in the description box below, so that you don't have any excuse to not make this barfi yourself. Anyway, once our mixture is smooth and silky, just add khoya to it, and if you don't get hold of khoya, you can add ricotta cheese. At this point, you can add any sweetener that you like. I am adding stevia, although I did not get the footage of adding stevia to my barfi. Now it's done. If you want, you can eat it like a halwa with a spoon, but if you want to make a barfi, put the mixture that we just prepared in a mold like this and then press it with some spoon. Later you can cut it out into the shapes that you like. And do you remember we used 150 grams of turmeric, which is actually about 1 cup. So 150 grams of raw fresh turmeric has about 7 grams of curcumin. Curcumin is the active ingredient that is anti-inflammatory, antioxidant and has the pain relieving effects of turmeric in it. And the dose of curcumin per day ranges from 500 milligram to 2 grams per day. So you have to eat all of this halwa in about 6 to 7 days. Then you'll get about 1 gram each day. And now I am topping up my barfi with this sugar-free panjiri. The recipe of this panjiri is also found on my channel. And if you type on Google Dr. Asma sugar-free panjiri or pinni, I am very sure this recipe will come up. Otherwise, subscribe to our channel. And panjiri or pinni is not the usual part of the barfi. You can totally skip it out if you want. Now to top it up, I am also adding some stem cell boosting chocolate that I shared the recipe with you a few days back. This recipe also you can find by typing on Google Dr. Asma stem cell boosting chocolate, because I don't think anyone else in the world made this chocolate with stem cell boosting compounds in it. And if you know someone who has made a chocolate with stem cell boosting compounds in it, let me know in the comment section below. And if you don't, you have to subscribe to my channel. Stem cells are basically undifferentiated cells, just like seeds, which can become any cell that your body needs. If your body needs some bone cells, it will become bone cells. If your body needs some nerve cells, it will become nerve cells, and so on and so forth. Things like curcumin from turmeric or EGCG or resveratrol or even cocoa powder have things that push these seeds or these stem cells to become the cells that are required by the body. So on this basis, I can claim this is the healthiest burfi of the world. What do you think? Have you ever found a channel on the internet making these types of recipes? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, I topped up my burfi with some desiccated coconut, also called khopra, and I'll show you the cut section of this burfi, and you can see it is smooth, it is silky, and once you taste it, it's really wonderful also. I think the chocolate topping has given it an extra umph. Anyway, I usually make this burfi for my mom, and my mom does not like chocolate. Do you have any mom or grandma like that? This is mom cutting up the burfi in diamond shapes and topping it up with some almonds without any chocolates because she likes it this way. Anyhow, you have to tell me in the comment section below, did you make this burfi and for whom did you make, and did they like it? Take care till we meet next time. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.